Hey everybody, how's it going? Wuchowsen here. It's my new gifted spirit name. Steven by some, Scooby Hugs by most. And I want to talk today about making a change. I really think we need to come together as a tribe, as a family, and really look into the situations here about sexual abuse and but not just sexual abuse and trauma, like changing your whole thought process and thinking process and making a conscious shift to a better community so nobody else gets hurt. We have to start really putting an intention for our children and our children's children, and how do we come together to heal through this? For me, it's really about having a full honesty and trust with myself, and airing out, clearing out my list. I've made mistakes, and being able to take ownership and accountability of, we're not all perfect, and knowing that, what can we do to heal and move on? So some actions that I've taken this year, I surrounded myself by infinite love and light, and I decided to come to a conscious community to grow and work with healers. I live my life in prayer and ceremony, and I'm making that change. But it wasn't easy, and I've fallen a lot of times on the way. So let's come together now as tribe, and let's start a movement. Like, can we come together and say, we've all made some problems. We're all not perfect. We've made mistakes. I think the first part to recovery and the first part to healing is coming with that reality that, yes, I am human. I am a man. And yes, we've made these mistakes, and women have too. But let's take the ownership, the accountability, the responsibility to say, yes, these are things that I've done. And once you get past that point, then you don't have to really write out a list of what you've done. Just put it out there that say, what, I wasn't right. But now how do we heal from that? So it's changing our thought patterns. So, and this year, I've surrounded myself, and I've taken steps even prior to this year and different healing techniques to get me at the level I'm at now. And, I've taken some really, set the intentions. And if you can't write them out, because I know, I have a little ADHD, and it's hard for me to write, intentions out sometimes. So, make a video. These videos are easy. I have a lot of people contacting me directly now, and in light of this recent movement, coming forth about people that I know personally that are very close to me, and we're just kind of wondering, hey, are these people going to come out and say anything? Because I spent a lot of time with these people and on the road, and I feel just as guilty because, I saw this behavior and I didn't do anything about it in some cases. I kind of let it slip through the cracks, and that's old programming. And I'm taking steps now to correct that, because if you see somebody acting inappropriate to somebody, male or female, that's not cool, man. This is really not. And I may all seem like love, but inappropriate touch and without consent is not love. It's very the opposite. So what's coming in for me now is I'm getting a lot of people that are like, Scooby, Steven, Wuchowsen. what do I do? Because I've been traumatized with these people. You know them, and they're not coming out. They're either not saying anything, or they're kind of just ignoring the subject. And so I'm coming out myself and just saying, look, we've all made mistakes. You know, I was a DJ in Florida. My wife was selling cocaine before she died, and I was DJing at strip clubs. It was a different lifetime, but I'm not doing that now. I made a conscious choice to say, you know what, people live that life, go Florida. But like, I chose to make a change, just for me, but for my children and my children's children, because my children are getting the same programming that I did. They're in a Christian school, and they're going through that same paradigm, and we gotta put an end to this. We don't need to glorify sex. We don't need to glorify alcohol. We don't need to glorify drugs anymore. Now, I am a pro advocate for cannabis and some healing medicine, ayahuasca, Mother Pachamama, but we can certainly promote awareness. If you don't have any kind of experience or past in sexual trauma, abuse, or neglect, or share experience about other things. Just come out and say, I'm ready to let go of my shit today. I'm ready to be a better person today. I'm ready to be love. I'm ready to accept love. I am love. I am peace. And let's start make that shift. Because we can be the change. We are love, and you can be love. And it's gonna be hard, but we can all come out. We can come out today and we're like, hey man, I did make mistakes, and that's the first step. But now the important step is, we all know we've made mistakes because we're not perfect, but how do we change from this? So what I'm doing is I'm making a 90-day commitment. Even though I made a lot of these mistakes in different lifetimes, and not all in the present, I'm making a 90-day commitment to talk to you here today. I've made a 90-day commitment to put myself in a community of healers and gurus and yogis, astrologers, amazing people here. And we're all going to start sharing videos. I'm going to interview people separately here in the community, so we can help anybody out there that is struggling with sexual abuse, sexual trauma, drug addiction, and getting those old thought patterns, that old programming, to shift to a higher consciousness and get that paradigm come over so we can move on to this awakening. So this video here today is to say, Wuchowsen is here for you. Wuchowsen, rushing wind bird. Steven, Scooby Hugs is here for you. So if you don't have health insurance, you don't have anybody to talk to, call me, because I am love. I am here. I am Mystic Wuchowsen, and I am surrounded by healers. I am surrounded by love and light. And if anything helps me recover from my past traumas, my past addiction, my negative thought behaviors, it's talking about it. And that is the first step to healing this kind of trauma, this kind of pain, is to really come open with community. Taking a Xanax and checking out is not an option either. And I can tell you from experience, I struggled with that for years. I died 9 times. I've come back, and there's a purpose, there's a reason why I'm here now. And I've struggled with that too, because I've been running away from these addictions. I've been running away from this trauma for a really long time. But you know what? I am love. You are love. We are peace. We are harmony. And together we can live in community. If we can all just come together and be honest, let's put it out in your Facebook, or just tell somebody else. You don't have to put it publicly, but there definitely are some people directly in my life that really need to just come forward and just air out, hey man, whoops, you know, I acted that way, and now I'm going to make a change. And it's cool to make that first step, to admit that your paradigm, your shift in consciousness wasn't okay, because it's not. The world needs to change. The world needs a shift right now. But the real important healing is, what can we do to change? So my 90-day commitment to change is to talk to you, but not only to talk to you, to share with you videos with actual holistic certified healers, practitioners here in my community that I'm staying with. And I'm going to continue to do that. We have a YouTube channel that's set up. It's very new. It's going to go through a lot of changes, and we'll get some videos on there. But the whole idea is, what I'm saying is, like, let's be love. Let's resonate love. Let's do whatever we can, tribe, to come out of this. We can make a change. Whether if you just got to share a video and play music, if you got to cry, if you got to laugh, if you need somebody to talk to, call me up. I'm here. My full-time job now is to not only heal myself through trauma, pain, and abuse, but to help share my experiences to help you. I thank you all for joining today. If you can share this video, it helps, because it helps promote that awareness that we all need to come and be accountable, be truthful, come with integrity. And integrity is like in your consciousness, where you remove the negative self-talk and say, I really want to be this person, because I really want change. I want this conscious shift. I am ready and willing for the awakening, and I hope you are too. And I hope we can all find this happy spot where we thrive today. We're gonna make it, tribe. We're gonna make it, family. But we just need to be honest with each other today. You know, I've got messages from people crying their eyes out and feeling low and stuff, and that's beautiful, because this isn't an easy process. Trauma is real. Trauma is painful. But so there's people that I know personally just need to come out, and if you want to stay in my circle, you know, just come out and say, you know what, I did make some mistakes, you know, this year, my life, because I certainly have, and I'm still learning myself. But let's make a commitment to change. Like, let's think of some ideas together. Like, I'm going to make these videos. Not everybody can make videos, but maybe you could go to like a men's group, or maybe if you drink alcohol, maybe alcohol is your problem. Maybe you can go to I don't know. I'm not really an advocate for AA. Didn't work for me personally, but I certainly did it for 2 years. I was a sponsor one time. I ran a sober house, and that was a different lifetime ago. But for me, my 90-day commitment is to share my experiences with everybody, so I can tell you, you know what? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I am a man. I am a human being having a experience in this body. So, but I've learned that consciousness, mindfulness, and community is important, and that we can be love, we can be community, and we can be in peace, love, and harmony. Let's just come together, be honest, be accountable, and come up with a 90-day plan. And I really think that if we can all make, even if it's like, I don't know, if 5 people watching this video made that like little shift of just, you know, you don't have to put much, just put on your like comments, me too, I'll make a change. You know, for 90 days, I'm going to walk my dog and talk to my dog about like the things I've done. Because you don't have to tell me, you don't have to tell Facebook what you did. You just need to say, you know what, tell somebody. But, you know, put it out there that like, hey, there definitely is an issue in this. We shouldn't be going around womanizing and groping people and looking at pornography. And this is not right. This is not cool. And I'm guilty of it. Man, I threw parties in Florida 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that were just disgusting. But I saw the life I was living. I saw the trauma and the pain I felt, and I made a conscious shift to change. And now I am committed to different goals, and the goals help keep me accountable. It helps keep me responsible, and it certainly gets me in touch with you, because I can't do this without you. I need your love. I need your support as much as we all do. So this is Wuchowsen signing off. I love you all. Please share. Thank you.